What's up everyone, this is Cedric, skycedi, and I'm back with another video, and today I want to talk about 5 awesome things about Korean culture. Now if you're new to my channel, I create a lot of Korean culture related content, and also I'll be moving to Korea within a few months. And so I want to invite you guys to subscribe if you like what you see, and that way you can come with me on my journey. I'm so excited to go to Korea because I'm going to be able to document and just film and capture what it's like living in Korea and capture some of the nuances of the culture. And so I'm really excited about that. So I'm gonna invite you guys to subscribe to the channel. That way you won't miss out on that. With that said, Korean culture has always been a part of my life. I was born into Korean culture, being in a multi-ethnic household with a Korean mom and an African-American father. I was introduced to Korean culture early on. And there's a couple of things that I want to talk about because I know a lot of you guys out there are very interested in Korean culture, or you've been involved in Korean culture in one way or the other, and I just want to really discuss some of the positive aspects about the culture. Now, as with any culture, it's really hard to define what makes up that culture because there's so many different factors and variables that make up the culture. I'm going to be speaking high level and in generalities today, right? This won't apply to every single Korean person, and this may not apply to every single person who has encountered Korean culture, and it may not line up to some of your experiences. So I just wanted to throw that disclaimer out there. And so I'm doing this just to shed more light on the culture and to highlight some of the awesome things about it. Now, one awesome aspect of the culture is the music. And I'm talking more so in the context of modern day music, K-pop. K-pop is huge these days. K-pop goes beyond the scope of just Korea, and K-pop is really a worldwide thing. K-pop music is insane because there's a lot of awesome talent out there. There's a lot of people who can dance, who can sing, and it seems like the K-pop industry is turning out these groups left and right. So there's like so many new groups coming out now. I can't keep up with them all, but K-pop music is just fun. Not only is there that mainstream K-pop, but also Korean modern music has awesome hip-hop and awesome R&B. So you have a lot of artists coming out right now that are really dope. You got a lot of rappers these days that are really dope. And so gone are the days where some of the raps and some of the flows are really cheesy. I mean, some of them might still be kind of cheesy, but I'm saying it's getting a lot better. Let me know which one's your favorite Korean artist, by the way. The second awesome aspect about Korean culture is the food. So the food is so good. I love Korean food. Maybe I'm a little biased. Now there's a wide spectrum of different types of Korean food. Of course, Koreans are known for kimchi, but there's so much more than just kimchi, right? There's a handful of things that Koreans do really well when it comes to food, and that's gogi. There's so many different types of meat, where it's from the cow or the pig. I mean, we do meat really well. Koreans also do soups really well. So many different types of soups that are really delicious. They're either noodle based or broth based or rice cake based. I mean, there's so many different types of soups. Koreans have a lot of vegetables, and there's what we call banchan, which are like a lot of Korean side dishes, which are comprised of mostly vegetables, even though there are like non-vegetable side dishes as well. There's also a lot of vegetable type dishes that are vegan friendly as well, for all my vegan friends out there. Koreans do rice really well, what's known as that sticky rice, but there's like something about Korean pop that's just like so good. Korea does barbecue really well. And when I'm talking barbecue, I'm talking bulgogi, talking samgyeopsal, 돼지고기, 제육볶음. There's so much good barbecue. And if you've never experienced Korean barbecue, stop this video right now, get on Google, find the closest barbecue spot, I don't care how far it is, and go, because it's so good. And so when I get to Korea, I can't wait to show you guys all the different spots that I'm gonna hit up, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. That way you could see the goodness. Oh, and before I forget, one other thing that I feel like, and this is just a personal opinion, but I think a lot of people would agree that Koreans do really well, is fried chicken. Korean fried chicken is like none other. There's something to be said about the way that Korean fried chicken is flavored, about the way that it is cooked, about the different sauces that they use. If you've never tried Korean fried chicken, I think it's one of the best in my opinion. I don't even know how they make it, but it is so good. So make sure you try it. Another reason why I think Korea is awesome is because of the cultural pride. Now, I think that every culture should have pride in their culture, in the customs of the culture, in the history of the culture, and I think Korea is no exception. Korea has a certain type of pride because of not only the history and what they've been through, but also what they've been able to accomplish. Korea has paved the way in many ways in technology. Korea has really done a great job in banding together as a country and advancing forth. Koreans are particularly proud people. They're proud of their heritage, and I think that's a great thing. Of course, anything extreme can be bad, but for the most part, that Korean cultural pride is really cool. Another great aspect of Korean culture is the respect for the elders. I really love this in particular about Korean culture because a lot of times I see a lot of younger people disrespecting people that are older than them. And when I'm talking older than them, I'm not talking about a year or two. I'm talking a generation, maybe even 2 generations older, and they're just like blatantly disrespectful. And I don't really vibe with that a lot. I tend to have respect for older people regardless of who they are or where they're from. And I think Korean culture, there is a respect that you just give. Now, a lot of times American mindsets are you gotta give respect to get respect, and I get that, and I agree with that as well, but in the context of Korean culture, there's an automatic respect built in for those that are older. And this culture of respect is actually even built into the language itself because there's different levels of communication that you have, and respect is automatically built in to those communications unless you're like buddy with someone or you're dealing with someone that's significantly younger than you. And for those that are a lot older or those that are wiser, or they should be wiser because they've lived a lot longer than you, I think there should be a degree of respect that you should give them because of their experiences and things like that. But again, I understand that some cultures don't view respect in the same way, but to each his own. But I love that about Korean culture. It's really cool. Another thing that I love about Korean culture is the fact that Korean people are very social people. I touched up on it on this video right here if you want to check it out. They always like to do things together, whether it's eating together or hanging out together, grabbing coffee together. And I'm someone who, I don't like to be by myself a lot. I like to always be out with someone or eating with someone. And so I especially like that part of the culture because there's always like someone by your side, right? There's always someone to do something with or a group of people to hang out with. I think that's really awesome. It's not atypical to, out of the blue, just call up one of your friends and say, hey, what are you doing tonight? Let's go grab something to eat. Let's go grab something to drink, right? So I think that's awesome about Korean culture. It kind of gives you a sense that you're never really alone. So I really love that aspect about Korean culture. All right, guys, that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and for those of you guys that are interested in Korean culture or learning more about the Korean culture, I hope that this video gave you a little bit more insight into some of the awesome things about the culture. Also, what are some of your favorite things about Korean culture? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so be sure to drop it in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That's all I have for you today. Stay tuned for the next video, and remember to always seize the day. Peace.